This is every type of investor explained in 6 minutes.
a place where the dumbest and brightest minds rejoice. It's a place where a guy with a PhD in quantum physics and a guy who eats crayons can come together and are united by one sacred truth.
Okay. I'm already digging this way better. This is me. This is Scott. This is me. This is Scott. Thank goodness we have Scott on staff now.
Nobody knows what the hell is going on. And today, we are going to cover the 6 different types of investors on Wall Street. It's only right to start with the Warren Buffett disciples.
All right. I feel like we should have gone for this one. If you voted for the recession indicator, I'm sorry. I feel like that was too advanced for this early in the morning. Not enough coffee. We should definitely have gone with this one.
Or should I say the value investors? He's the type of guy that owns khakis in multiple shades of beige, drinks lukewarm coffee, and considers the intelligent investor light erotica. You could say he's the life of the party. He won't shut up about moats, intrinsic value, and compound growth.
Wait. You can't change your vote in the middle of an administration. This is me revising my jobs report. That's exactly what this is. I revised my job report. We were always watching. In fact, I believe we were always watching this video. There's no proof or evidence that we were ever watching the other video.
And he'll spend 400 hours analyzing a company's 10K. But if you ask him his year to date return, he'll tell you, I actually invest for the long
38%, baby.
term. Translation: he's been underperforming since the Bush administration. And ladies, if you're looking for a man that won't try any positions besides missionary, this is the guy for you. The value investor is the human equivalent of watching paint dry.
That's right. Rudes can edit anything out. It never happened. Oh, David says that used to be him. All right.
His portfolio consists of 3 meme stocks, a Forex trading course, and a pending DUI. And every morning he starts with a cold plunge, a David Goggins podcast, and a period of time he likes to call meditation. But in reality, he's just thumping his chest, wishing he was on Wall Street in the 90s. In his room, he has a Hustle Harder poster, 3 empty Red Bull cans, and a suspicious white powder on his nightstand. He's the type of guy you hope you don't run into at a grocery store. Because if you ask him about his investing strategy, he'll tell you.
Bro, the best investment is in yourself.
He likes to call himself an entrepreneur, but his idea of diversified income streams include sports betting, crypto meme coins, and charging people $20 to get into his party. It's safe to say he's not trying to beat the market. He's just trying to beat his charges. This is the type of guy that looks at a stock chart the way conspiracy theorists look at grainy UFO footage. He's got 12 monitors, sees bull flags in his morning coffee, and speaks in a language only understood by the degenerate few. Every candlestick tells a story, he says. He doesn't care what a company does. Hell, he doesn't even know. Because fundamentals are for boomers that are
I guess that's me then.
stuck in the past. He doesn't do due diligence. He draws art. And he doesn't admire Warren Buffett. He admires Pablo Picasso. But you better not insult his charts because you know what they say. Never interrupt an artist at work. This is the guy.
In fact, here's what we're going to do. Rudes is going to make this work. By the way, Rudes is short for Rudy. Okay. Rudes is going to to redo this because we're definitely not going to put that snooze fest on the replay. So after this is over, Chris is going to do a little intro, and then at some point while you're watching the replay, you're gonna be like, "Hey, wait a minute!"
Guy who turned $400 into $13,000 and then back into $0. He calls himself early, but he's really just unemployed with an unhealthy addiction to Discord.
Wait a minute, Discord. I feel personally attacked by that.
He lost his entire net worth in a rug pull for a meme coin called Fartcoin, but he likes to call it a learning experience. Now, he owns 12 NFTs of pixelated animals. He's in a van because he insists on being off grid and swears that fiat currency is a scam, all while still using his mom's Venmo. He hasn't filed taxes since 2021, but that doesn't matter because the blockchain is borderless, and he likes to spend 8 hours a day in Twitter spaces arguing about the future of finance with 14-year-olds. But the truth is, he has no idea what the blockchain, Web3, or any of that stuff actually is. He just likes to use fancy words that no one understands. He loves options, worships a guy named Roaring Kitty, and lives by a single investing philosophy. He drinks Monster, eats Hot Pockets, and has
Wait. I gotta rewind. What did that say? Because nobody ever dollar cost average their way into a threesome with insta baddies. Okay, as a married man, I don't know what to think about that.
investing philosophy. He drinks Monster, eats Hot Pockets, and hasn't seen daylight since GameStop peaked in 2021. He likes to call Warren Buffett a coward, believes a 40% pullback is just consolidation, and refers to trading losses as battle scars. And his Roth IRA, well, he's actually never heard of it. His long term plan to build, quote, generational wealth includes going all in on weekly SPY calls and then blaming market manipulation for what.
Okay. This is a huge pet peeve of mine when and listen, I've seen it in the Discord, okay? When a stock doesn't go your way, people immediately come out with it's market manipulation. The market makers are after us. I don't know, bro. It just didn't work out, right? It's okay to be wrong sometimes. But yeah, I see this far too often. Wait, was that Harry Potter manipulating the market? Yeah.
When they expire worthless. He doesn't do technical analysis. He's never read an earnings report. He just feels things. And to him, that's more than enough. He doesn't.
By the way, Michael Ross, this channel has only 1,900 subscribers. I need you guys to go and subscribe to the Casual Finance channel. I just subscribed right now. Go watch it as well. This has 7,000 views. I'm gonna even say, bro, great video. I just did a reaction video to this. There you go. I need you guys to go and show this channel some love as well.
Blink. He lives in Excel. And he calls every asset class a bubble, even non tradable ones. Because now he paces around.
Isn't that not the guy we were just watching? Every asset is a bubble. Every yeah, every 3 days he puts out a new video about how we're gonna crash. Yeah. Basically, like there's half of YouTube in finance is exactly that.
Around his apartment all day in socks, mumbling about synthetic CDOs and the fall of Western finance. Ever since watching The Big Short, he hasn't known peace. It wasn't just a movie to him, it was a spiritual awakening. He's been wrong 137 times in a row, but his answer to that is always one day. One day the market will crash. One day the Fed will be exposed. One day you'll all see.
And this video is almost over, by the way. I can't believe it. I'm enjoying this so much. That's so I used to have a publicist. I've been on TV literally 200 times at the least. And I'll never forget the first day that I was on TV. I had sweaty palms. I was so nervous. And she's like, Chris, just give your opinion. Doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. Nobody's going to remember it. And I was like, oh, cool. I'm glad I'm paying you all this money for you to tell me nobody's ever going to remember the fact that I was even on TV. Awesome. But if you get it right once, you can then hang your hat on that forever. You can hang your hat on that forever and ever and ever.
He's short the market, short the economy, and short of hope. He doesn't just want money, he wants to watch the world burn so he can stand in the ashes and whisper, I told you so. And until that day comes, he'll be at home surrounded by water jugs, canned beans, and Q1 earnings reports from 2012. So, what have we learned today? Absolutely nothing. Whether you're reading Warren Buffett's annual letters like a scripture or betting your rent money on a candlestick pattern called the inverted frog, it all boils down to one universal truth. Nobody knows what the hell is going on.
So listen, if you're ready to save time, make money, and start winning with less risk, click one of these two videos and we'll talk soon.